reversed it. There's the reversal.
Boy, you talk about awesome. I don't think I could ever get used to the sheer size, the mass of the great Khali.
This guy's a monster, JR. There's not a single superstar on the roster that he doesn't look down at.
In more ways than one. From what I can tell, the great Khali doesn't consider anyone to be in his league.
You might be right, JR. Most WWE superstars are only human. And I'm not sure you can say that about the great Khali. These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep their fans happy...
If wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean. But that's not the case now, is it?
He reversed it. Oh, no. I can't watch.
My God, that will break you in half. I can't imagine how anyone could come back from something like that.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
It's like he read his opponent's mind. All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action. This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad that WWE... He's got some evil intentions here.
Oh, man. 10 feet in the air and all the way down again. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later. And look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here.
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now. It doesn't matter. He went straight for the pin. No eyes on him.
He almost had the 3 count right there, JR. I'll admit it, it's a little scary to watch up close, but I love watching Kane go to work. He's practically unstoppable.
He's certainly not stopped by conscience, that's for sure. Kane will crush anyone and anything that stands between him and his objective.
You say that like it's a bad thing, JR. I think it's great. No one forces a superstar to get into the ring against Kane. And if they aren't up to the challenge, they're probably not cut out for the WWE.
3.
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine Smackdown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for our Smackdown colleagues, but no, I can't, King. I truly believe Raw is the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
And you hit the nail right on the head there, JR. The dominant brand. Not the slightly better brand or the sort of superior brand.
Absolutely not. I'm a Raw man. And I have to believe we're head and shoulders better than the competition.
There he goes, JR. He's been busted open. Look at all of that blood.
Would you at least try and not sound so gleeful, King? This is serious.
You're darn right it's serious, JR. It's deadly serious. All's fair in love and war, and this is definitely a war. Look at the size of the great Khali, JR. Where do you... Oh, man. You might as well call the match right now, JR.
My God. What an uncanny power. And after that move, King, you might be right.
the size of Umaga. What do you feed a guy to get him that big, JR?
I don't even want to guess, King, because it looks to me like Umaga's got a hungry eye on his opponent.
3, 1.
I don't even know if you can use... No! No! How can the referee allow something like that?
Come on, JR. You know that the referee's health plan doesn't include vision.
You're not going to get him with that one.
3.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so... Here comes this finishing maneuver, and like the man, this is going to be ugly.
Not half as ugly as the guy performing it, JR. I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave him an IQ test, and the result, I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
There's the kick out. I thought that was it for sure. King, if you had to get in the ring against the great Khali, first of all, I'd say Boomer sooner and good luck. But what would be your strategy?
Well, first I'd make sure my insurance was paid up. Then I'd come to the ring in my running shoes and hope for a quick countout.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I'd love to hear it.
My God, a choke slam all the way from hell. And there's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
You know, RVD calls himself the whole damn show, and that just gives you an idea, just a little sample of how big this guy's ego is. I think he should focus his energy on winning matches and titles instead of promote himself all the time.
If RVD's got a big ego, it's because he's earned it. As a former ECW superstar yourself, you should know what an impressive career he's led so far. is, and there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole.
Oh my, the submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole.
Taz, in your entire career, have you ever seen a superstar as loved by the fans as Rob Van Dam?
Nope, I've never had. I mean, every crowd that Van Dam performs in front of loves this guy to death, no doubt about it. No matter how he gets it down the ring. And I guess that's great for Van Dam. I mean, you know, considering his track record.
What are you saying, Taz, that RVD can't get it done in the ring? In case you've forgotten, he's a former Intercontinental Champion and has held the tag team titles on Raw, Smackdown, and in ECW.
Hey, look, I'm not taking anything away from Rob Van Dam. Trust me, Cole. If I did, that would make all the times I kicked his ass in ECW seem a lot less impressive. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that one of us was an ECW champion and the other one, well, wasn't. He's got this guy right where he wants him.
And there it is! The scissors kick!
That was a textbook reversal.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight. Pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was...
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner. And this might be enough to get the tap out right here.
He's 3 seconds away from a win.
Perfectly. I've got to say, JR, he's got his opponent locked into submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here. Excellent counter. What ring presence. The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. He's going for the cover, JR. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
That went nowhere.
I can't believe he countered that one.
He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place. There's the reversal.
He's a slippery devil.
As big and strong and mean as Mark Henry.
He's got the submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, Jake. He's really cranking up the pressure on that hold, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here. You're not going to get him with that one. This is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times.
Boy, JBL sure is.
That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hole to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hole, it takes its toll on you.
What a counter! I'm so disgusted with Batista, JR. He could have stayed with Triple H and Ric Flair in Evolution and continued to ride the coattails of two of the greatest legends in this business. Instead, he threw it all away.
What are you talking about, King? Batista never rode anyone's coattails. He's his own man. He earned his spot. And Flair and Triple H are two of the brains, no doubt about it. But Batista proved he's at their level when he beat Triple H for the World Heavyweight title. And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh my gosh, he might make his opponent tap right here. He just stole his opponent's finishing move. Talk about adding insult to injury, JR. This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
He went straight for the pin. No eyes on him.
It's like he read his opponent's mind.
His opponent, what a vicious chair shot.
That chair was never meant to be used like that, JR. This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars, they know there's not enough room for both of them up there. Wow! Listen to these. They're beating the heck out of each other, JR. Someone's going to take a tumble.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line. Neither combatant can afford to lose this fight and fall to the mat. My God, look at the intensity of these superstars battling 15 feet above the ring.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR,
That table's about the last thing you want to get hit with.
I guess it's better than being put through the table, but not much. Look at this. He's going for it.
Stone Cold Stunner! Stone Cold Stunner! Can you believe it?
He reversed it. He's a 3 count away from a pinfall. These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What'd you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Gosh, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I got a pinfall victory over Triple H to my credit. How about you?
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize to the King here tonight. He must have gotten up on the wrong side of somebody else's bed this morning.
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us,
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
because I want to know who's going to win. And my God, would you look at the power of this superstar?
Here we go. Tombstone pile driver.
He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament.
So,
The referee is down, and now there's no one to maintain order in this match.
where do they find these referees, JR? They seem to be awfully fragile.
You're not going to get him with that one. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. I am so glad Chris Benoit isn't the World Heavyweight Champion anymore, JR. I couldn't stand it when Raw was being represented by someone like him.
Oh, yeah. What a tragedy it was to have a champion who was utterly devoted to the business and to the fans, and who always went out
They're really going after each other, JR.
back and forth. These two are going to trade blows.